I have never stopped believing in MGTOW. And of course, I will never stop believing in the Passport Bros because to me, MGTOW is the gateway drug. And then the final incarnation is the Passport Bros. That's exactly what it is. And this is the reason why a lot of us have been relentlessly buying up cryptocurrency for years, in preparation of myself being done with America this year for good, relentlessly buying Proton every single week because I know, not financial advice, that it's going to be a banger. You know what I'm saying? Relentlessly buying Jasmine coin. I've been buying up a lot of Jasmine, knowing that Jasmine is going to be another banger. Jasmine is literally the Bitcoin of Japan. That's exactly what it is. Right? If you're interested, you could look it up. And I found out about this year. I didn't know anything about Jasmine. I got a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why I believe that loan is going to be another banger to buy and to hold. And XLM, of course, and XRP. Good Lord, my XRP is doing good today. I think that we are going to see a very, very, very amazing breakout. It's like this. It's like when you have a bamboo whip and you pull it all the way back, it doesn't break. But once you release that whip, whoever's standing in front of that whip, you're gone. This thing has been held back for over 4 years. And we know that this year it's going to be unleashed and it's gonna blow. It's going to literally melt faces. So XRP, my XLM, my XDC, right? But loan is my top pick these days from the Metallicus platform. And what else? Quant. Good Lord, Quant. It is still my belief system that buying Quant at $107 is the same as buying BTC at $107. And people just need to wake up about this. People need to wake up about it. A lot of people are just not going to get it. Listen, you dollar cost average into it. Seriously, not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. I just continue to buy one quant. I ain't gonna give up. $107 each. I just keep buying it and buying it and buying it, no matter what, because I know it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow big. We're gonna get back to 500. Well, we're gonna go to 500, and then we're gonna see quant in the future go into the thousands, just like BTC. I believe that. So getting into the meat of this, we are those of us who we've been prepared for a time such as this. We've been prepared by God, I believe, to leave America, because America has become disgusting. America, it's not the soil, it's the people. It's all these Keishas, like this Keisha right here, that wake up on TikTok and all they preach is money, 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 money. while wearing white women's hair. These women that don't look like nothing. These women like her that are older. They got high body counts and they're teaching all these other women online to be whores. This is what they're doing. Shira 7, all of these demonic witches. This is what this person looks like to me. A witch. A sorceress. A hideous sorceress imitating another race of women, telling the race of her women that they need to be materialistic. Always giving them the wrong damn advice all day long. Don't love the men of your race. Just be whores. Just sell the pussy to the highest bidder. This is what they teach each other every day, all day long on TikTok. They teach each other how to be whores. It's the truth. And what does Umar Johnson do? He doesn't correct their vile, disgusting behavior. These women are not the type of women to build a nation with. And there's too many of them. And all they do 24 hours a day is they mislead each other to have these horrible outcomes. Because it doesn't matter what she's saying. The vast majority of them are going to end up single moms. It's the truth. Every time I see a young woman in my community that gets out of the high school, I say give it 1 or 2 years. She's going to be, if she ain't a single mom in high school already. I used to work in my local high school. There were young girls in the 9th grade already having 2 and 3 kids. And somebody told me that they put them on welfare in the 9th grade. And they have their own apartment in Section 8 and all of that shit. I said, wow. You have got to be kidding me. Nope. Hell, there was this one particular white girl. Somebody told me. They pointed her out. They said, I can't tell you her name or whatever. You know, they weren't trying to break confidential. They said one of them white girls at the table got 5 kids. And she, I think it was 5 or 4. And she's already in the 9th grade. And she's on welfare and she has her own place. I was like, wow. Stuff that you didn't hear, stuff you didn't know what the hell was going on. And from the look of her, she looked like one of them white girls that deal with nothing but, you know, black eyes. That's just the way it is, the way she was, you know, with the baby hair to the side and chunky and all that bullshit. These women are horrible. And let me dispel this notion, closing it out, because I listen to 1 or 2 woman channels. This one in particular, I won't mention her name, but she's trying to make it seem like you have to be a high value man to attract high value women. I'm not saying that that's not the case. What I'm saying is when you factor in the numbers of single moms, see, we have to start doing math and we have to get away from emotions. Over 70% of black women are single moms. A lot of them are young and they have multiple baby daddies. Right? Over 70%. Over half of all black women have herpes. Look it up. There's just nothing that I'm saying that's a lie. There's over 2 million of them. Media Man did the video. They have babies from different races of men. I know there's somebody that I've known ever since she was a baby, and she knows me personally. She's a black woman. She has a baby from a Mexican national, and he ain't in her life. You see, even when they go to different races, they still end up as dumped single moms. When you look at these depressing statistics, you are beginning to see that the odds of any everyday black man getting with a normal, beautiful, in shape black woman, the odds of getting this is like getting struck by lightning twice in one lifetime. I don't know. I don't know if you want to call it luck. I don't want to know if you call it. And despite all the things that this one female, and she always has good content. I've never disliked anything, but this what she was saying. She was like, she was trying to push this. You gotta push, 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 and be in the gym and make $1 million. Not from that level, not $1 million, but she was trying to say basically you have to be a high value man to get a woman like her. Well, there's two things. I never asked her, was her husband black? I don't know if she's ever said that in her videos. That would count to me. And number two, were you a virgin when you married him? See, this is another thing that they never calculated, that some of us black men are reading the Bible, and the Bible is telling us that we need to have virgins. Yes. I ain't talking about the New Testament either. I'm talking about the old only. We need to have virgins. This woman here, what do you think her body count is? She's teaching all the other women below her that they gotta be about money. But what is her individual body count? How many dudes have slid into every hole? But she wants to talk about money. I want to talk about, are you a virgin? Okay, we get it. The conversation is over. So, Bunker TV, MGTOW is the ultimate form of arbitrage. That's exactly what it is. We have decided that we can get the same thing for a way cheaper price in a different location. All we have to do is to crack the remote work code or to get a couple of good cryptos going, and I'm out of here. That's all it is. That's all it is. We can get the very same thing for a very cheaper price. Because at the end of the day, vagina is vagina, the same thing around the world. It's either tight or it's not. It's either a virgin or it's not. And I think that the new standard of men, especially black men, should be based upon, am I the only one in? If it's no, then I think we need to leave each other alone. They are afraid of black men thinking and talking like me. That's exactly what it is. When we start thinking like this and we start talking like this, they will be afraid. Kind of reminds me of a video where they had this young male lion in captivity ever since he was a child, and a baby lion. And the minute he got to be adult age, this was I think it was a PBS video. He was ready to breed. They released him into a cage full of 3 females that were in heat. And they were walking towards him, and they wanted him to take him down. And he looked at them, and he kept going because he's majestic. He's patient, and he can wait. The king can wait for what he really desires. I wish all black men would think like me. Just wait. Get the hell out of America. This place is wicked. This place is contaminated. The women are shit and garbage. The vast majority of them are. And finding a good one is like finding a needle in the haystack.